Hi guys, welcome to my video. Today we are going to be going through the 10 books on my 2024 TBRs. These are the books that I really want to be able to read this year, and yeah, let's just get right into it. So actually I'm quite proud of myself because I've already started on one of the books on this TBR, and the first book I have is Skyward by Brandon Sanderson. This is the first book in his 4-book series called Skyward, I believe, and it is a YA sci-fi novel, and I'm probably about 80% the way through now in this book, and it's really good, and I'm really enjoying it. And yeah, it's about like aliens versus humans, and battling in spaceships, things like that. So it's really cool, very easy read as well, very quick read, so I'm really enjoying it right now. And yeah, I'm looking forward to reading the rest of this book and continue on with the series as well. So the next book that I have here is also by Brandon Sanderson, and that is Warbreaker, and this is part of his Cosmere universe, but it's a standalone book, so it's his own story, but it belongs in the Cosmere universe that Brandon Sanderson has created. And yeah, again, I am very excited to read this book. I don't really know much about it, to be honest. I don't really know like what it's about, but I think the magic system is to do with colors and breathing, and how your breath would transfer the magic onto like other people, something like that. Yeah, it's a standalone fantasy book in the Cosmere series, so I am very much excited to read this because I wanted to delve in more into his Cosmere series. I have started one of his series, which I will go through as well, but yeah, really excited about this book. So you will notice that I have a lot of fantasy in this TBR, because I love fantasy, so naturally that is what's going to happen. So the next book that I have here is Robin Hobb's Assassin's Apprentice. I actually got this as a Christmas present. Again, I don't really know what this one's about. Yeah, I just really want to read one of Robin Hobb's books and like her series and stuff, so I'm intrigued to see what I think about this. It's not too long either. I think the books do get longer. This is part of the good lord, what is this part of? Oh, the Farseer trilogy. I'm excited to read this. So I have watched other YouTubers talk about this, and they said that it was like very emotional or very sad in certain parts of this trilogy, so I'm a bit scared about that. But I'm worried because I don't want to get too attached to the characters, but I tend to get really attached to characters that in like a long series, so we're gonna see how that goes. Excited about this one. This is the third one. I should be counting this down, so this is the third one out of the 10 that I'm going to be going through. Just an FYI, my cat has just entered the room, and if you hear him screaming in the background, he is fine. Don't worry, he's a Siamese cat. That is what they do. It's not a baby as well, FYI. I don't have a baby. I have a cat, and he's literally there, so he'll be screaming. You'll hear him. Anyway, the fourth book I have on my TBR, you just heard him jump, is Leviathan Wakes by James S.A. Corey. Hi, baby. Yeah, you probably heard him there. So this is a sci-fi book. So I don't really read much, if any, sci-fi, except for Skyward, which I've only started recently, and I want to get into sci-fi this year. Fantasy is like the main genre that I read, but I want to get into sci-fi, and this one so this one, my husband had recommended it to me, and he said it was really good. The only problem is that it's part of the Expanse series, which is a 9-book series with novellas as well. So and this is the first one, and it's a little bit chunky, but I'm excited anyway. I'm excited nonetheless. I think it's going to be a great read, great fun, and it's to do with like space ship. Space. I don't know, but I'm excited anyway. So that is Leviathan Wakes by James S.A. Corey. Okie dokie, we are halfway through the list, and the fifth book I have here, I think fifth book I have on this list is Murder on the Orient Express by Agatha Christie. I don't read thrillers or mystery books really, but I really want to try it this year. So this year is all about trying new genres, you know, it's all about exploring the genres that I've not really stepped foot in. So now I'm just dipping my toe into these different genres, and what other way of dipping my toe into the mystery thriller genre than to read Agatha Christie. She's obviously a very, very popular author, so I thought this would be a great place to start. And she, you know, has written a lot of murder mystery kind of books, starring the Hercule, is that the name? Yeah, Hercule. I don't know. Hercule Poirot. I don't know how to pronounce his name, so that's really bad. But that's like the main character in all of her, or most, I suppose, that series of this thriller mystery murder series that she has. So I'm excited to get started in this book again. Just to see the length, it's not very long at all, so gonna be good. Right, so the sixth book that I have here on the list, it's again another genre that I don't really read much of, or actually no, that's a lie. I've never read this genre before. It's horror basically. It's horror. I am a scaredy cat. I don't like horror movies, but I thought I want to, like I said, 2024, let's try a new genre. So we have Stephen King's It. I don't know whether it's a good idea or a bad idea to be starting my horror genre journey with his book, just because it's, I think it's supposed to be really, really scary. I don't know. Anything scares me at this point, to be honest. So, you know, we'll see how it goes. And it's a chonker of a book, so that's going to be quite interesting to read. But I know that his writing is quite accessible. It's not too dense, not too difficult to understand, I don't think. So yeah, I'm excited to read this. I'm also a bit scared to read this. I probably won't be reading it at night because I get scared very easily, but excited about this one. Also, I really like the cover. I think it's really cool. Like, that's pretty sick. We are on book 7, and book 7 is, again, Brandon Sanderson, Oathbringer. This is so big. This is such a big book, and oh, the floppiness though. Like, look at that flop. It's amazing. I like a good floppy book. That's kind of one of the reasons why I'm buying this version, which I found like on Blackwell's online, just because of its sheer floppiness, which is really nice. Anyway, yes, Oathbringer. So this is the third book in the Stormlight Archive series, which is also part of the Cosmere universe. And yeah, it's a chonker. It's a thick boy, but I love this series. It's so good. Epic fantasy, epic high fantasy, and it's absolutely amazing. And I can't wait to read this. It's going to take me forever, I think, to read this. The previous 2 books that he has, which are both also over 1,000 pages, I think they took me like, I don't know, 2-3 months to finish off one of the books. So yeah, this is gonna take me a while, but I'm excited. It's gonna be great. I'm here for the ride. I'm scared for the characters because I love them so much, but I don't want anything to happen to them. So let's hope that nothing does. At least nothing terrible happens to them. We shall see. And that is Oathbringer. The next one that I have on my list is, again, another fantasy. No surprises there. And it's one that I can't believe I've not read yet. It's kind of terrible that I haven't read this book yet. And that is none other than J.R.R. Tolkien, The Fellowship of the Ring, as part of the Lord of the Rings trilogy. I cannot believe I have not read this book yet. I watch the movies with my husband all the time. They are amazing. I absolutely love them. I love the characters. But I can't believe I haven't actually read the dang books yet. So here I am. I'm going to put it on my 2024 TBR. I'm going to read this and I'm going to love it, I'm sure. And I'm going to finish off the trilogy as well. That is like the main aim of 2024, is to start and finish the Lord of the Rings trilogy. And I got this version, like this, I got this copy, and oh goodness, so I've got the whole set there. I've even got like the Hobbit up there. I don't know if you can see, but anyway, I've got it up there, so I've got the whole set, so there's nothing really stopping me from actually reading these books. And I got them, I want to say like 2021, so it's been like 3 years that I've had them, but I've just not read them, and that to me is like a crime at this point. So yeah, I'm excited. These covers are absolutely beautiful. They have art in the book itself, like different drawings and whatnot, and they're stunning. So I'm excited, and I will read through this. Now the final two, I don't actually have copies of those yet, but the ninth book on my list is Red Rising by Piers Brown. Another sci-fi book, and the reason this one's on my list is because there's been a lot of hype around this book last year, 2 years, I don't know, on BookTube anyway. There's been a lot of talk about this book, a lot of people saying how much they loved it. So I want to jump on the hype train. I want to see what's all the hype about regarding this trilogy, or this series, I suppose. Do I know what it's about? Not a clue. But it gonna be great. So that's also on my list. That's Red Rising. And the final book that I have on my list is Spy X Family by I don't know who. I'm going to put the name of the author right here. I'm terrible that I don't know who it is, but here it is. Here's the book, and I want to read it. I think it looks a lot of fun, and I haven't read a manga. Have I read one? I've watched anime before. I don't know if I read manga. Maybe I have. I don't remember, to be honest. But this one will be one that my first one to read since a very, very long time, apparently. And it, like I said, it just looks like so much fun. I think it's about like fake family together, like a dad, a mum and a child, but they all have their own secrets. Like one's a spy, one's an assassin, and the daughter can like read minds or something like that. And that just sounds like such a funny concept. You could go either way with that concept, to be honest. It could be really funny, or it could be like really scary or horror filled. And I don't know which one it's going to go. I assume it's going to go the humour side of that, but we shall see. Yeah, I thought, putting a manga in my TBR would be quite fun, a bit different from what I obviously tend to read, because like I said, I haven't read a manga in a very long time, / I haven't read one ever, I don't think. I don't remember. I've got really bad memory. But yeah, it'll be a nice kind of break as well in between all of the different genres I have. It'd be nice to just read a manga, basically. I don't know what I'm talking about at this point. That are the 10 books I have on my 2024 TBR. I hope you all have enjoyed this video. Let me know in the comments below what your plans are for 2024 for your reading TBR. Any of those books on your list as well? Have you read any of those books? Did you like any of those books that I've mentioned in today's video? You let me know, because I would like to know. Thank you so much for watching today's video, and I hope to see you in the next one. Later.